In other news this morning, video that appears to show police subduing a man inside a Jewish youth center in Brooklyn.
All right, this surveillance video was posted on the website CrownHeights.info, and it appears to show two officers trying to arrest a man inside the facility when things seem to get out of hand, and that would be an understatement. Fox 5's Antoine Lewis live in Crown Heights with the whole story. Antoine.
We're still learning more about the video, Dave and Rosanna. It happened last Monday, actually, here at the Aliya Center in Crown Heights. Now, let's show you the video, and I can tell you what we've learned so far from police, as well as other reports that are going out there. Now, as you look at the video, you'll see four individuals, a male police officer, a female police officer, the security guard who works here, and the shirtless person. That's the homeless individual that was inside. Now, according to the Daily News, the security officer called the authorities because he found the homeless individual, Aliya, asleep, possibly drunk and passed out, possibly even unclothed on the female side of the center here versus the male side. And so at some point, two of the officers, one male, one female, arrive, and then things eventually get more serious. Let's show you what we're talking about with reference to that. As you look at the second part of this video, another portion rather, you'll see that the officer has assumed a boxing stance, if you will, some sort of fight stance. Now, we checked with DCPI, we spoke to the NYPD within the last half hour. Here's what we understand led up to this particular confrontation, if you will, that apparently Aliya, that's the shirtless homeless person that was inside, allegedly said to the officer that if you touch me, I'm going to fight. And that's what prompted the officer to get into that stance, if you will, and then eventually that's where things got even more confrontational, even more serious. So that's where you can see that the officer starts to swing, and you certainly see what's going on there. Now, eventually, 8 police officers from the 71st Precinct, they did get here. They came a little bit later. The victim, if you will, the homeless person, was eventually subdued. There are also reports that the female officer that was one of the first two responding officers may have used her baton to help subdue him because they say he was resisting arrest. But eventually you will notice, if you continue to look at the video all the way to the end, that Aliya, he apparently stands up, he's handcuffed. He does not appear, at least from what we've been able to see in the video, to appear to be bloody, given what took place just moments before all of that. So there's still a lot of questions with regards to the amount of force, to what degree it was used, and if that was even validated, because again, the police are saying that this is what led up to that confrontation, that Aliya told the officer, if you try to touch me, then I will fight. Now, here's what we also are learning, that apparently the rabbi here gave Aliya permission to be inside, but according to reports that are out there and things we're also hearing out here in the field, that perhaps he was on the wrong side. He was on the female side versus the male side, and that's what led to the officers from the 7-1 being called here. A lot of questions. We're still trying to get more information. This is the very latest that we have from here in Crown Heights. We're going to send it back inside to you, Dave and Rosanna.